I got my best friend's boyfriend to break up with her. Am I a hater for that? Disclaimer, this is not my story time. My best friend is pretty much the girl every guy wants to be with, and every girl wants to be like. Her and I met in the 2nd grade, and we're now 22 years old. We've known each other our entire lives. Growing up, she was definitely the prettier one, and the boys definitely let us know that. She was the one getting asked out, always getting hit on, always being chased by boys, and I, on the other hand, barely got any attention from guys. I know that this created a huge problem for me, even though I never voiced it to her. I became insanely jealous every time she got a boyfriend, and worse, every time she went on a date. From the time we turned 15, she was basically going on a date every single weekend. Oh yeah, and she had the perfect parents too. They trusted her so much because she got really good grades in school, so they decided to buy her a car when she was 16. My parents, on the other hand, didn't trust me. I couldn't do anything by myself. They didn't give me a car actually ever. I bought my first car when I was 19. Her and I were also just very different people. She loved being around people. She was voted most likely to succeed, and she loved theater, and she was always cast in the best parts. I was more of a shy girl. I didn't like talking to guys, and if anybody ever hit on me, I always assumed that it was just like a bet or that they were trying to play me. Mostly because why would they look at me when she's standing right next to me? Now, don't get me wrong. Her and I actually have a great relationship. She comes to me whenever she has boy trouble, and I try to give her my best advice. I was also very protective of her. Girls were always jealous of her and trying to do something, and I constantly had her back. She could always come to me whenever she had a problem, and I would always be there. During prom, a girl tried to ruin her dress, so I beat her up. That's the kind of friend I was. Even though, yes, I was jealous and sometimes envious. We went to the same community college, and this is when things got bad. She started dating a new guy, and I hated him. He manipulated her at every turn, and she could never see it, so I did what I had to do to break them up. Part 2 is up.